Picture yourself boarding a regular flight. Tight legroom, fluorescent glare, and that awkward shuffle of boarding groups. Now switch screens to Air Force One, a customized flying White House boasting 4,000 square feet of space, encrypted comms that make free in-flight Wi-Fi look like carrier pigeons, medical bays ready to handle cardiac events mid-air, missile countermeasures that could make James Bond jealous, and logistics so advanced they'd make your domestic departure look like a coin toss. It's like comparing your family sedan to a stealth-flying super yacht. Both travel, but only one draws a crowd and deserves runway priority. Origins and mission profiles. Air Force One is actually the call sign used by any USAF aircraft when the president is aboard, but in modern usage, it means the VC-25AB jumbo jets. The duo of VC-25A's serials 28,000 and 29,000 have handled presidential travel since 1990, derived from the classic Boeing 747-200B. They weren't just plucked off an airline's lot. Officials reconsidered a tri-engine DC-10, but ultimately ordered a 747 for its big bird range. Sound reasoning when you need non-stop global reach. Today, with both aging and due for retirement around fiscal years 2028 to 2029, the planned replacements, the VC-25B based on Boeing's 747-8I, will carry the mantle. Expected entry to service, delayed from 2024 to anywhere between 2027 to 2029, with Air Force and Boeing even debating requirement relaxations to hit a 2027 target. Meanwhile, commercial jets like the Airbus A320 or Boeing 737 MAX are optimized for efficiency, carrying 150 to 200 passengers on short to medium haul flights. Their mission, economy seats, fast turnarounds, and profit margins, not ensuring a seamless presidency. They lack missile detecting sensors, encrypted command links, or enough bed space for a state dinner. Size and performance showdown. Sure, both presidential and commercial wide bodies stand tall in terminals, but watch closely. VC-25A measures 231 feet 10 inches long with a 195 feet 8 inches wingspan. It maxes out at approximately 833,000 pounds and pushes 4 GE CF6 80C2B1 engines, reaching speeds of 972 kilometers per hour and a whopping 7,800 miles range. Meanwhile, commercial giants like the Boeing 777-300ER stretch to 242 feet, wings up to 224 feet, similar range, and cruise at 490 to 530 knots. But neither carry flares nor can be refueled in mid-air. That said, the VC-25A's performance is not magical, it's more burdened. With added armor, comms gear, and defense systems, it's heavier and requires significantly more fuel. Think comparing a loaded tour bus to a sports car. Both move fast, but one's built for show and shelter, not racing. Interior, from coach to cabinet room. Commercial aircraft, standard fare. Economy seats packed shoulder to shoulder, snack carts, basic lavatories, and occasional Wi-Fi that works when it feels like it. Premium cabins are clearer about leg space, but it's still enhanced sardine can class. By contrast, the VC-25A redefines comfort. Its 4,000 square foot cabin houses 2 galleys capable of feeding 100 people simultaneously. Mandatory for coordination across staff, press, and guests. It has a private presidential suite with beds, lav, vanity, think airborne luxury condominium, plus a salon lounge for casual staff meetings or impromptu boardrooms. A separate secure office and conference room double as a situation room, complete with plasma-sized TV for live intelligence briefings. Medical annex? Yes, fully functional with an operating table, pharmacy, and a doctor and nurse team on board per flight. And amid all that cruising opulence, a press corps quarters, staff area, and secure facilities hum just behind. It's not about legroom, it's about room to maneuver crises, both physical and political, with flair and function. Communications and defense, spy-fi versus lay-fi. Commercial jets depend on a Kiar's text messages and rudimentary SAT comm, fine for streaming movies, not for secure national security calls. Their radios weren't designed for crisis talks or secure encryption, and hacking into them, easier than bypassing airport security. Almost. Enter Air Force One. It bristles with comms tech. Modern VC-25A fleets pack at least 87 secure telephones, 19 television sets, encrypted SAT comm bomb bubbles, and even survivability against EMPs with electromagnetic shielding. Underlying these is the high-frequency AN/ARC190 system, a DoD staple across E4, C17, etc. for voice and data link anywhere from 2 to 30 MHz. Defense systems go deeper: infrared countermeasures, flares, chaff, radar jammers, the full spectrum of anti-missile tech plus EMP hardening. Classified systems abound, but known gear includes Matador ECMs and IR jammers to spoof incoming missiles. It ain't pink champagne and peanuts. It's a flying fortress that sends "don't mess with the commander-in-chief" signals loud and clear. Support, logistics, and ground operations. On a standard flight, you queue at the gate, board by group, and wait your turn. Ground crew load your luggage. Catering gets your sandwich. Maybe your plane's late, and that's pretty much that. With Air Force One, things are theatrical. Empty airports get runway priority, entire stretches of tarmac cordoned off, and Secret Service controlled boarding that makes airline priority zones look like public parks. Cargo planes, KC-17, C-5, trail a presidential entourage laden with armored vehicles, helicopters, press gear, and live support. KC-10 tankers stand by for mid-air refueling, giving global non-stop range. The traveling tally? Approximately 200 aboard. Pilots, crew, medical staff, communications techs, military security, press, senior advisors. Your flight, maybe 6 crew, a few meal carts, and 180 bored travelers complaining about legroom. Air Force One literally rewrites the rules about what on time means. Cost and life cycle. Commercial: a Boeing 737 MAX near $120 million, a 777-300ER around $350 million. Airlines amortize these over 20 to 25 years. Maintenance stays routine: tires, engines, refits, mostly run-of-the-mill. Still pricey, but predictable. Air Force One, however, redefines expensive. Each of the VC-25As cost around $325 million to buy, and operating costs are astronomical: $210,877 per powered flight hour back in 2014. The VC-25B program estimated $3.9 billion for 2 aircraft, but delays, supply issues, and engineering changes mean Boeing has already lost around $2 billion on the deal, possibly rising further. Meanwhile, retrofit of Qatar's 747-8 gift is pegged at less than $400 million, a fraction of the original VC-25 billion estimation. But that's only hardware. Add in labor, recertifications, logistics costs, and specialized clearances, and critics argue that gift could bleed millions more. The Qatari 747-8 gift, Trump Force One, interim. In May 2025, Qatar handed over a 13-year-old luxury 747-8i valued at around $400 million. It's plush, multiple bedrooms, opulent seating, elegant interiors. But it's missing all the gear that makes Air Force One, well, military grade. Secure comms, countermeasures, EMP hardening. Retrofitting could run under $400 million per Air Force Secretary Mank, yet critics caution about cost creep and logistical headaches that could overlap with the VC-25B timetable. Senators have raised questions of legality and optics. Accepting foreign gifts isn't trivial, especially under evolving rules. Trump reportedly toured the jet and is weighing it as a stopgap before his term ends in January 2029. Meanwhile, Boeing negotiations, supply chain woes, and even tequila bottles found in VC-25B prototypes make the whole thing feel like a presidential airport reality TV show. Commercial jet lifestyles. Take a commercial Airbus or Boeing, a 320, 737 MAX, a 350, 787. Their focus is simple: seating, fuel efficiency, and safety. Economy seats are approximately 18 inches wide with 30 inches pitch. Premium economy loosens that to 34 inches. Entertainment systems that barely buffer HD movies, buy onboard coffee, and occasional mood lighting. They fly routes within 3,000 to 8,000 miles, cost tens to hundreds of millions, and bank profits by rotating fleets rapidly. An airline's aim: maximize seat/space ratio, minimize turnaround time, and hit the bottom line. Politics, national security, encrypted chat rooms, that's a crew briefing away with none of the overnight entourage or special ops push. And there you have it, folks. The ultimate face-off between your regular passenger jet and the presidential beast that is Air Force One. If you enjoyed this high-flying comparison and learned something new, go ahead and smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep your tray tables up, seatbelts fastened, and stay cleared for takeoff.